welcome back to the garden. Today is Saturday, December 31st. Happy New Year's. You see the daikon radishes are coming up. It is Saturday, and you know what we do on Saturdays. We do a quick review of this garden, then we go to you and celebrate what's going on in your garden. Now the forecast says it's not supposed to freeze again until Tuesday morning. So we're gonna go ahead and open up all these totes, let them get a little sun, let them get a little air. Well, nothing yet. Well, I don't see anything yet. Let's go on down to Florida and see how Bruce fared through the frost. While we do that, I'm going to go ahead and uncover all the rest of these. Even in Orlando, it froze pretty hard. Bruce, it looks like everything came through pretty well that you had covered. We sure look forward to seeing how your garden grows as the winter progresses. Thank you. Bruce, that was fantastic. Come check out what I found underneath these totes. Even well below freezing, these mini greenhouses did exactly what they were supposed to do. I got a couple more of these totes to open up, and while I do that, let's go on down to Texas and see how Mike and Linda did in their garden over the frost. Mike and Linda said they lost quite a bit. Looking at the cold hardy plants and the deep mulch, you're going to be able to eat up until planting in just a couple months. Spring is right around the corner. Thanks, guys. Thanks for sharing. Mike and Linda, you might have lost some, but you still got quite a bit growing, and this looks fantastic. I did open up the rest of the totes, and on this last one, we got things coming up. Just a couple, but they're on their way. As we're moving into this new year, I want to thank everyone out there that's joined me in the story of this deep mulch garden. One of the things that we're doing new is we're adding shorts. We're attracting a bunch of new people that have never seen this kind of gardening before. We had a new viewer send in a question about the hay and the straw and about herbicides. And am I worried about that? Yeah, I'm worried about herbicides. I'm worried about all chemicals. Now, if you know the person that's putting up the hay, you can be pretty confident there's no herbicides on it. But if the bales start to sprout and start to grow right there, I'm pretty confident that hasn't had any herbicides put on it either. A rule of thumb that I found pretty helpful is if you go on, say, Facebook Marketplace or something like that, and you're trying to buy some hay, get the cheapest you can buy, and if it's baled with string, I pretty much guarantee you that person didn't spend any money spraying that field. Now, if that hay looks all ratty and is full of weed stems and stuff, you're pretty safe that way too. We're not feeding it to animals, we're feeding it to the life in the soil, and they like all that organic stuff. So that's kind of my rule of thumb on the hay and the straw. We also had a viewer ask about the fencing around the garden, if I use cattle panels. I've got a few cattle panels out, but a lot of this is just rolled wire that I picked up at a farm sale here or there. I got several different sizes going around the whole thing. We do have the hot wire going around the entire fence down low to keep the armadillo out. I am thinking about using 1 or 2 cattle panels to make an arch trellis or 2 around the garden this year. We've got some expansion ideas. We'll see what happens there. Oh, geez. Now, if you know how big kohlrabi gets, I think I got him a little dense right there. You know me and thinning out. I'm probably not going to do anything about that right now. We'll see what we get. Let's go on down to Texas and see what's happening in Valerie's garden. Valerie, from that ice, it looks like it froze pretty hard at your house. I'm sure glad the layers of bubble wrap and shade cloth work for you. What do you do when it's cold outside? Obviously you cook. And as it warms up, I see your new strawberries showed up. Come on, let's plant. Thanks, Valerie. Valerie, I'm glad you didn't lose everything. That bubble wrap worked pretty good, didn't it? You can do this too. And I invite you to join this loose-knit group of people that like to get their hands dirty and grow things because they taste good. All you have to do is send us a couple photos at waylandsmalley5@gmail.com. The address is in the description box below. I do want to thank you for stopping by the garden and help celebrate what our friends and neighbors are doing in their gardens. And tonight, you have a safe and happy new year. And remember, until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.